So Final Fantasy VII Remake demo dropped.
It was good. It was cool. I had fun.
That's it.
Did you like it?
I did. I don't have nostalgia for Final Fantasy VII because I never had a PS1 when I was a kid.
Yeah, me neither.
Okay.
So I've never played like I just for the first time played Final Fantasy VII like in 2019. I started playing it on the Switch. I haven't finished it. It is a game that I do want to go back and finish because I was enjoying it.
Yeah, no, I had a good time playing it. But yeah, no, the same way where like the game's good. I don't say I have fun doing it, but like I'm not crazy over it right now because I'm like, oh, it was just a demo, and I don't have like I hear the music and like it's like, oh shit, that's some hot music. But besides that, I'm like, oh, okay, it looks nice. Like it just felt like a brand new game. Like it doesn't feel, I don't know, like anything I've played before or anything. Like just felt brand new.
I mean, I have a vague appreciation for it because I have played like at least like I've played the first X amount of hours of the game. So I'm like, okay, anything in the demo, I've seen it, so I get it. But yeah, I don't have like a super like deep like affinity for it. It's
Right.
just kind of like, oh, that's cool. Wow, that's how that looks. If it was like really nice looking,
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? It's good. It's clearly a game they put a lot of fucking work into. It's clearly a lot of shit in it. I don't know. I enjoy the system. I was already like, even without Final Fantasy VII nostalgia, I just enjoyed how the game looked. I was like, it looks like a fun game to play. It looks like Kingdom Hearts if Kingdom Hearts was like cool.
Yeah.
And I was,
Kingdom Hearts wasn't like corny as fuck.
yeah, like Kingdom Hearts, but you can swap your characters and they fight in different ways. You don't have to just be fucking Sora and like all the other people that look exactly the same as Sora and fight exactly the same as Sora. Yeah, I don't know. Aesthetically, I prefer it, and definitely like story wise, I prefer it. I'm like, I actually want to know what's up here. I don't give a fuck what happens to anybody in Kingdom Hearts. They could have a Thanos event where half of the Kingdom Hearts characters are instantly killed, and I would feel absolutely nothing.
That's crazy.
I would feel not a thing that all these characters are dead. Like my Twitter would blow up.
But yeah, the Final Fantasy VII demo, the combat system was really fun.
Yeah.
It was kind of simple, but I don't know, I liked it. And you had stuff to do. Like the attacking was simple. You press one button, you press square or you hold square.
It's Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah. But no, that was cool. And yeah, the magic and everything was cool.
Yeah, I enjoy the like whole ATB system. It feels like a good like modern translation of the idea of the old combat.
Yeah.
Which I was one of the people where I was like, if they do a remake, I know that they will never make it turn-based. But I was like, I wouldn't mind.
I wouldn't mind either.
Like,
I like turn-based games.
Yeah, no, I would have been totally fine with a classic like turn-based. But I was like, they're never gonna do that. They don't even make the new regular Final Fantasies turn-based anymore. Like,
yeah, no, and it shouldn't be. Like, so it's a brand new game, and yeah, make it modern.
Yeah, no, I don't mind it. It's fine. I like the system. It's fun. Even if a little like brain dead. But I mean, the boss fight was like engaging. You know what I mean? Like it was fun. You have to do like you have to juggle a lot of shit between like, and you only have Cloud and Barrett in the demo. So I'm like, man, imagine how fun it'll be when you have like a bunch of people to jump between, and like how cool Tifa's gonna be. Like Tifa's gonna be fucking. She's gonna have so many moves, dude. Like, she's gonna be able to do so many punches.
Yeah. Yeah, the boss fight was good. I don't say I had fun playing the boss fight. I don't say it was challenging. I had to pay attention, but like it wasn't like too hard where like it made me mad and I was like pissed off at it. I'm like, oh, I just had to play better and stop playing stupid.
Yeah, I was standing in Dave's room watching him play it, and he had like his headset on and shit. So he's in there. He's like, it's loud, and he's just like playing, and I'm just standing in his doorway watching him, and I was like, why are you playing like a fucking idiot? Like, what is this? Like, are you a 9-year-old? Like, why are you playing like this? But he couldn't hear me. And I was like, what are you doing? And then he died like twice in front of me. And then I was like, you gotta stop playing like a jackass. You're never gonna beat it. And then he stopped playing like a jackass and he beat it.
I was like almost close. I was close being it the first time, and then I was like doing the wrong thing. I was attacking the wrong spot, and the second time, I was just playing like an idiot, and I died like earlier. And the third time, I was like, all right, I know what to do, and just did it. But yeah, so once I started playing right and like knew what to do, I'm like, oh, this is fine. This isn't like hard at all. Like.
It's super not hard because they literally tell you
Yeah, they
what
tell
to
you
do
everything
all the
to do,
time
yeah.
at the time to do it. Like hide now, block now, get behind this right now, attack right now. Literally, the characters are constantly telling you exactly what to do and when to do it. Which is fun because I don't know, they're a fun little cast of characters. They're all yelling at each other, having little banters and shit. It's cool. I'm sure it's really cool if you like have nostalgia for that shit. I don't, but I still find it super enjoyable. I think it'll be a huge game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it a lot. I'm interested in playing it when it comes out. I'll play the full thing. I would really like to finish the original.
So would I, but I know it's not going to happen.
Yeah, I think the chances are low of me actually getting it done. But also, like, it's going to be parted out. So I think realistically, I'm probably further than part 1 will go in my game. So I'm probably already caught up to what we need to. And I think you made it about as far as I did in the game.
Are they gonna make it in 3 parts? Is that for sure? I know it's in parts, but I didn't know if it was 3 parts or if it's just gonna be 2 parts.
I don't know what the.
I don't think they should do 3 parts.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't say 3.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah. But well, you said we made it past the first part, and I was like, oh, the first part's kind of like short if we're going for the first disc. But I was like, yeah, I don't know, split the game in half. You're gonna do it in parts.
Yeah, like I said, I have no idea what their plan is with that. I don't know if anybody does.
Right.
I don't know if they've really talked about it. Maybe they have. I don't pay super close attention to the news on this game.
Yeah, me neither. I remember people talking about it before, but I don't think they knew. I think they're just talking.
Yeah. I know it was a talking point for a while. And now it's not, and so I'm like, I don't know if that was clarified, and like we know where it's gonna end now or what's going on, but I mean, they definitely from day one, like they were never gonna put the whole thing in one game, like fuck that, that's money, baby.
Yeah.
Why would you give them one game with the whole game when you could give them a couple games with the whole game, and they will buy each one?
Yep.
Don't make no sense. The math don't add up.
But yeah, I'm excited for it. I was planning on getting there already. Like I said, I'm not crazy about it. Like I don't think it's gonna be like the best game ever, but I think I'm gonna really enjoy it and have fun playing it.
That's how I feel. I'm like, this isn't. It's nothing blow away.
Yeah, that's how I felt. Like I said, like I'm not blow away. Like I don't think it's amazing. Like
yeah, like if it wasn't Final Fantasy, like. I probably wouldn't really even care, like, because it's just fine.
No, see, that's how I feel. If it wasn't Final Fantasy, I'd still play it. Like, I feel it's Final Fantasy. I enjoy this game. Like,
yeah, no, it's not bad, but I feel like the whole Final Fantasy thing helps me stay like interested.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Just I don't know. I like the idea of it. I think the world is interesting, and it's like for a fucking super old game. Like I know very little about what actually happens in Final Fantasy VII. Like I know some key events and everything, but I know very little about what actually happened in that game. So I'm interested in learning and playing and seeing like their take on a lot of, because Final Fantasy VII, like the original, when I was playing, I was like, man, this game is really fucking weird. Like. It's really weird. Like the fucking one enemies you fight that are just a house. I'm like, is that in the remake?
Yeah, am I gonna fight the house enemy.
Yeah, there was so many enemies I saw when I was playing the original where I was like, how the fuck does this even look? Like, what is this thing even supposed to be? And how are they gonna make that look like anything?
Yeah, no, I think they're gonna put all the weird wild shit like that in the game still, the houses and just the weird enemies.
Yeah, I was just like, this game is really fucking weird.
They're gonna simplify it for like make it. I think they're gonna make it less open. I don't know. Like I said, I don't really know anything about the game, but the original's so open. Like once you get done with the beginning part, they just throw you in here, and like there's just woods everywhere, and they just tell you to like go south, go follow these foot tracks.
Man, that was one thing that blew my mind about that game when I was playing Final Fantasy VII is how many hours you play before they even hit you with the world map.
Yeah,
I remember talking about that when it happened. Like, yo, this game got some fucking nuts, bro. Like, it's like over 10 hours deep before they show you the fucking world map.
And the world map it's a lot. Like, and I feel like they can't put like a world map in there like that to kind of make it more simpler.
There won't be a world map because that's just not how games work anymore.
Yeah.
That will be interesting to see how they handle travel.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, overworld map travel is an old way. You know
And
what
then,
I mean?
now every game has fast travel
And fucking open world, yeah,
that's why
that's very interesting to think about. I hadn't even really considered that.
that's what I was thinking. The full game's probably gonna be simple. It's just gonna be more straightforward, and they're gonna have
definitely.
a direction to put you in.
They're
Yeah.
gonna have to. But man, yeah, when the overworld comes in, I'm like, how do you handle that?
And
Because that's such a big part of old RPGs.
And I wonder if they're gonna throw Yuffie in there too right in the beginning, because there's just 2 times you can get her, and the original you're able to just skip her if you don't know where she's at or how to get her or what to say to her. You can just walk right past her.
Same with Vincent.
Yeah,
So
I'm like, I wonder if they're gonna do that still. I'm like, people are just gonna walk right past these people. They're not gonna know.
yeah, no, I think stuff like that will go away. I don't think they're gonna give you the opportunity to not have a character.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah, no, that's what I think. But I'm like, man, what if they do? That'd be crazy.
It would be crazy. It really is kind of an interesting, like what other game that's like from this era, like it feels like what receives a remake like this? Like I can't think of a game that's gotten a thing like this.
Right, like a full-on remake.
Yeah,
like
it's not a remaster.
Yeah.
They're not. It's
they remade the whole game.
They
Yeah,
just
it's
did it
a
again.
completely new take
Yeah.
on an old game, and like not an original like new sequel. It's that, but reimagined. Like,
Yeah.
Perspective.
yeah, it's really interesting because I don't know how to translate so many like older game tropes. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, and then this just has so much into it. Like this has as much like storyline. Well, the game 20 years ago had as much storyline and details and personality that games today have,
Yeah.
or even more than games today have. So like I think it was pretty, well, not easy. Well, easier than most games would be to transition over and make like a full-on remake, because there was so much detail in it 20 years ago. Like it was ahead of its time 20 years ago. Now this is the time it should come out.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, this game getting remade was an inevitable thing, and it
Yeah.
has been for so long. It's never been a will they do it thing. It's always been a when are they gonna do it thing.
Well, they talked about it for so long, it just
Yeah.
felt like it wasn't going to happen. I'm like, oh, it keeps getting delayed. They're not showing us anything. And then finally a trailer came out. I'm like, oh.
I understood it because yeah, it's a big deal, and they can't fuck it up.
Right,
You know
yeah,
what I
and you don't
mean?
want to disappoint people because people are going to
Exactly.
have such a high standard for it.
Yeah, it's gonna be a very like. That's interesting. Do you think that people will overall sway more towards being like critical of it because of their nostalgia, or you think people are gonna be more forgiving due to that?
I thought in the past when they first talked about the game coming out, they're gonna be really critical of it and hate everything and like, oh, I still think they'd be mad if they changed the story. I wonder if they changed like any part of the story or anything.
I doubt
Because
it.
yeah, so do I. Because someone would be mad if they did it.
Yeah, I don't think story elements are really gonna be changed.
Like even though like you were saying that like it's a new game and like it's a new way to look at everything.
Perspective.
A new perspective, but it's still the same story.
Yeah, that's kind of what I meant. I'm like,
Because
Yeah.
they're not gonna change that part of the game. Like
yeah, that's what's kind of. I'm like, no game has ever had this treatment before, where they're remaking it in such a way, and I'm like, how much of the integrity of the original will they stick to?
Honestly, I think they're gonna try to stick to most of it.
Me too. I do think that it's gonna be something. Yeah, I think they're gonna try pretty hard to like make this faithful and like extra. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's. I think if anything, they're gonna try to add more to things. I don't think they're gonna try to take much of anything away. Because I think if it's a thing where if you take anything out, people are gonna be upset about it. But
you're clearly gonna upset somebody. Yeah, that makes sense.
Man.
But I think people are gonna like this. I'll say from the demo.
Yeah.
I don't think people are gonna be disappointed at all after playing the demo. Like,
I haven't really seen how like anybody feels about it.
yeah, me neither. I haven't looked it up at all though. I don't say I haven't. Yeah.
I watched a couple people like play through it because I know they're like big Final Fantasy VII fans. And I mean, it seemed like they liked it. I didn't like hear them like talk about like how they really feel about it. But they played it and they enjoyed it.
Well, it's a demo, right?
Yeah, it's just a demo.
Do we know when the actual game comes out?
April 10th.
Yeah,
So that's not that far away.
No,
It's
no.
less than a month.
Yeah.
It was supposed to come out this month.
Yeah, and
when
then
like everything was supposed to come out. Fucking Cyberpunk was supposed to drop.
Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing didn't drop.
It's coming in March 20th.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's coming.
But
what else?
Final Fantasy's supposed to come out this month, and then it got delayed.
And then I believe RE3 remake is coming out this month,
Maybe.
or it might be next month. But I know it's coming really soon. Which that'll probably be really good.
Yeah.
You know
I never
what?
played the original.
That's. I was just saying that no game's ever gotten this thing before. Resident Evil 2 kind of. That's kind of what RE2 remake is. Is this?
Oh yeah.
It's pretty similar. It's not as fucking grandiose because they're not the same type of thing. So it's kind of a whole different type of monster. But yeah, that's a very similar situation.
Yeah,
and
same
that
idea.
game is fucking fantastic. Like that game's super good. Yeah, I'm excited to play 3. And that's another game, like, I have no nostalgia for the Resident Evil series. Like, I never played the fucking first 3. I never played Resident Evil until 4. And I liked it. It was fine. Yeah, no, RE3 remake will probably be really good, because RE2 remake was super good. It was, like, good enough that, like, it made me want to go back and play the original, just because I was like, I can, like, there's certain things that I'm like, oh, I can see how this would be, like, an old game, but I'm like, I can see where the upgrades are, even though I don't know how the old one. It made me want to play the old one, like, because the new one was so well put together. But I could tell so much of that was from the original, like structure of the original game.
Right.
Like the map is so well put together in that game to me. Like the way things loop back around and the way you like find things and unlock different areas. Like I feel like that map is like super well like. What's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. I think it's very well designed map.
Right.
And it made me want to go back because I was like, I can see how in that old style this is a different experience, but the raw map structure and puzzle like pacing and structure is so good that I was like, I think I would still get a different type of enjoyment, but I could enjoy playing like that old game, even though I've never played it before. And in my brain, I would have thought like, I'll just play the new one. I'll like it better. I probably do like it better, but I could appreciate the like outline and the influence of the old one when I played it.
And the Resident Evil 2 remake, they gave you like a new character too, didn't they? To show you like a new like story sort of, or is the same story but like you did different things?
No, that's from that's in the original.
Oh, that was in the original too. Okay.
Yeah, no, the original's the same way, where there's 2 characters, you pick which one you play, and then you play a second run of the campaign as the other character, but they do things differently.
Okay, I thought they added that to the remake.
It's weird because you can play either character first, so like it's different. Like if you play either one first, it's different, and then either one second, it's different.
Right.
You know what I mean? So there's basically like 4 ways to run through the game.
Right.
I actually only ever did one of them. I beat the game as who is it, Leon in that game?
I don't know.
I don't remember now. Whoever the hell you are in that game. Yeah, I played as the dude, and then I started up playthrough B as Claire, but I never finished it. But yeah, that game was good. I can't believe I didn't think about that when I was saying no game's ever gotten this treatment before, because that game is really fucking good, and it's pretty much the same idea. I don't know. I guess it is mad different. An RPG is big. Resident Evil, that was a little cute little survival horror game. we can pretty that up. Final Fantasy VII, that was a lot of fucking shit. It's big game. I wonder what they're gonna do with the dating system.
What do you mean?
I don't even think that, 'cause I didn't get far enough to really experience it, but basically Final Fantasy VII has a hidden dating system where you can, through responses to things and stuff you do, eventually Cloud goes on a date later in the game, and through all the things you do throughout the game, you will end up going on the date with, I believe, either Tifa, Aerith, I think you can go with Yuffie or Barrett. I'm curious how they're will that still exist, or are they just gonna slap Aerith in the box with you because that's what they
yes, they want you
you know what I mean, that's the one that's gonna get you. You know, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, no, it's
That's
a thing. I know some stuff about the game that I shouldn't know.
Yeah.
Just because
secret knowledge.
Just because I watch certain people that are really into it, and so I've just learned things about Final Fantasy VII even before I ever played it or had any I remember when Advent Children came out, and I watched it with a friend who had played Final Fantasy VII, but I knew more about the movie than he did. Just watching, I was I knew who more people were and why they were there than he did. And I was you played it.
That's funny.
That's
funny.
Damn.
Yeah, no, it makes a lot of sense when you have the context of who it was.
That's cool as fuck.
But yeah, he had played Final Fantasy VII, and I knew who people would come up on screen, and I was oh yeah, I know, I knew fucking Sephiroth was, I knew who everybody was. I had context for the movie even though I had never played the game. I just knew because I knew things.
That's cool. Yeah, I saw the movie before I played the game. I didn't know anything about the game. My brother played the game, and then we ended up watching the movie, and I was oh, the movie's cool, but I was just fighting, and I'm oh, it looks cool.
Yeah, that's how I remember feeling about it. It was just, it was a cool looking movie. Stuff happened.
Yeah, stuff happened. I don't know the story because I didn't play the game, but I was
I think that even if you played the game, Advent Children is kind of nonsense. Because it's not it's a sequel in a way.
Yeah.
It happens after.
Yeah,
after Final Fantasy VII. So yeah, I think most people who really like Final Fantasy VII don't like Advent Children because they think it's stupid. But that could be a narrative I'm making up. A couple
spreading
people.
rumors.
I know
and shit.
I've seen the idea, but I'm I don't know how popular that idea is. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think that's a popular sentiment. Is that Advent Children sucks? But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe fucking people actually love Advent Children. Good for them. I haven't watched it in a long time. Maybe it does suck.
Yeah, me neither.
In my brain, I'm yeah, I don't know. It was fine.
Yeah, it looked cool.
Yeah, I remember it had dudes in it.
There's swords in it.
Yeah, I remember he fucking fights the Balrog or whatever.
Fantasy.
Or in the fucking city. Yeah, good shit. I don't really have anything else to talk about besides the Final Fantasy VII remake. I've ran through all the things I've got to speak on.
Yeah, I don't have anything else.